Hi Leo. First of all, I love you. Somebody asked about the singing bowl. I fought somebody's demons the other night. I threw a flashlight, it broke the table, and I don't know how, but it broke that singing bowl straight in half. So getting ready to relocate where I am. So if you get a couple days where you don't get any readings done here, I love you, and it's not that I have forgot about you. Getting it together. So I love you, Leo. Today we're going to do some spirit messages on. Some of you say you're tired of love readings. If it comes out in the reading, we have to talk about it. It's things that has to be faced. And I love you. And let's see, Leo. Holy angels, Holy spirits, the divine above, angels and ancestor guides for Leo. And I resonate with everyone. I do personals. Check the description box for Leo. What is the biggest challenge right now in the spiritual realm? Every cycle is a higher opportunity. Going higher on the ladder, baby. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. You see the infinity sign? Guess where else that is in tarot? It's over the magician, and it's over the strength card. It's over the person standing by the lion and the strength card. Example, it'll probably come out in this reading because I'm going to talk about it. When you have the number 8, okay, when it's untwisted, it becomes the world. Round and round and round you go. If you get the Wheel of Fortune inside the world, there's a cycle here that's locked. You know those games that you have to find a special piece to get to the next level? That's what this is. This is a spiritual level. And look at the circle in the middle. Round and round and round you go. That's going to be interesting. Clarify. The advice in this reading for Leo, they're like a fair ride, real fast one. One that goes upside down, right side out. Mercy. Divine Dragon. If you don't know what the Divine Dragon is something that the Divine has thrown upon you that you do not know where the hell it come from, but you have to deal with it. It's probably a lesson from before. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. So there's a little red devil been thrown on your back to make you find a different focus point. In some situations, this will either make you or break you. And it's another circle. And it's the same color as the infinity sign, all blown up. Boom, shakalaka. Potential outcome. Mercy. 3, 2, 1, jump. See, you got that circle? Right there. The phoenix rising to a joyful abundance. Oh, girl. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Galactic grandmother. This is your ancestors. There's only certain people you can ask for help. Because the other ones maybe you've been asking for help is doing nothing but making you go another way. Not everybody needs to pray for you. That's a no-no. Not everybody needs to touch you. That's a no-no. Especially with spiritual people. You suck that in like white on rice. What's going to clarify? Every cycle is a higher opportunity. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. No worries, I'll fix the table when you see the spread. Let's get this laid out, and then we're going to clarify with tarot. At peace, in service. Divine Dragon, your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Balance, honesty. It's the color purple. Color purple is your crown chakra. Being honest to yourself intuitively, even if it makes you cry. Woo! Potential outcome. What clarifies the phoenix rising to a joyful abundance? And 3, 2, 1, jump. Grief. That's the color orange. Your sacral chakra. Whatever you're most interested in, that's what's taking your energy. Perseverance. You need to save some. I'll fix this one. You can lay it. And when I turn the deck over, you have health. So you need to save some room for yourself to be healthy. And pride. Proud to walk with your head up. Woo! That hit hard. So we're going to pull a chakra focus for each one, and then we're going to pull tarot, okay? Let's see. For Leo. Peace and service. 2 oranges. What pleasures you most? Abundance. Being sensual of your abundance. Because of your throat chakra. Setting boundaries through your third eye. Your inner knowing. Not out loud. That's your challenge. Oh. Peace and service. What needs to be clarified? Let me get that. Color yellow. Solar plexus. Your self-worth, your self-esteem. Because of your heart chakra. Being too generous. Filling everybody's cup up but yours. Balance and honesty. Your base chakra. This is your root chakra. Trying to find your whole sense of belonging. The whole reason why you're here. Another base chakra. Oh gosh. Could be someone here, you've been interested in something for a long time, but people around you don't want you to do it. But you know you want to. Do it. The potential outcome. Third eye chakra. With the throat chakra. I'm going to read them. No problem. We're going to pull overall tarot. Okay? And then we're going to clarify the overall tarot. Internal and external. For Leo. What is the overall? Every cycle is a higher level. Ask and you shall receive gracefully. 9 Pentacles. Happy, independent, self-assured, confident, and single. And the star. Independent shine, baby. An independent star. Independent healing. This is Aquarius energy here. Aquarius is opposite of Leo. If there's anybody that can teach you a lesson, it's going to be Aquarius energy. They're the number 1 enemy here. They're both masculine energy. And it's not needed to be blamed on the person. It's the energy. Just saying. Your challenge. What's going to clarify? Knight of Cups. 5 Pentacles. Maybe you have some friends that have low self-esteem and it's affecting you. You're trying to fill their cups. They need to start filling their own. Potential outcome. Uh-oh. 6 Pentacles in reverse. A one-sided situation. It's not level. Something on earth has not been leveled. Temperance. Peacefully. Ace of Cups. 2 Wands. An interesting path of love. This is new love. Patiently waiting for the right blessing. Or you could choose a path of passion that's pushing you to love yourself more. Appreciate your own emotions more. So we'll pull masculine for this one. So let's read. Every cycle is a higher level. Ask and you shall receive gracefully. Your challenge here is the solar plexus and heart chakra. Being too generous. Self-esteem, self-worth. You honor yourself by doing things that please you, not only those that please others. You are empowered as a release to need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of you. When you respect and approve yourself, others will naturally do the same. You teach others how to treat you and respect you by how you treat and respect yourself. You know you're worthy of love and respect. The boundaries you create with others to acknowledge your self-worth. The way you treat yourself is the way others will treat you. So your generosity of your emotions. You give yourself freely and you're open to opportunities to do so. You do this because you can. You expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around you know how you feel about them. Your generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, you have positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and the transformation of both yourself and others. Sometimes you got to flick the devil off your back because it's only meant to stay there for a moment. This is 5, almost 6 years. And your challenge is a service of peace. You're trying to be a peacemaker. You are a being of love and release all the negative energy. Feel good when you can help others. The masculine, struggling with the initiation of interest. Let's see what the feminine is before we clarify the rest. So the challenge is the independent star. The star could also be looking for the spiritual truth on what has really happened and why. This 9 Pentacles, it's an independent abundance. The star, independently finding the truth, hope, faith, balance, renewal of a situation. Let us read. You have renewed sense of self and the magic flowing all around you. This is time of a great personal growth and development. Give yourself and your spirit as others may benefit from the blessing you've received. Through the 9 Pentacles, it's telling you it's okay to indulge and pamper yourself. You're close to a pentacle of an achievement. If it hasn't been realized yet, and you already celebrate in treating yourself, now it is time to make wise investments and stand independently financially. Don't lean too heavy onto anyone else. So the masculine, he has the 2 Pentacles, Page of Wands. Let's see what this feminine does. Leo. Where's the divine feminine? What's the challenge? Independent healing. Seeing the truth independently. There's the Pentacle. Feminine's got the Pentacle. Soulmate contract. There's a soulmate contract that's going to alight you on your independence. Some sort of quick communication, justified communication. Not only, remember these 6 Pentacles is in reverse. This is the minor arcana for the justice. It's a one-sided situation, so you're going to have to call for spiritual justice on a soulmate contract. Sorry, but love has just come in. You have the 6 of Cups, past life nostalgia. If no one has explained the 6 of Cups to you before, this cup right here is bigger than the rest of them on this card, and you actually have to go through this person to get to that cup. The masculine has the 2 Pentacles, feminine has 1 Pentacle. So the masculine could be juggling 2 contracts. Page of Wands, the initiation of an interest of a juggle. Let's clarify. First of all, we'll see what that 2 Pentacles is for the masculine. He might be busy initiating an interest. What is the 2 Pentacles for the divine masculine, the star? He's at the page. He's got to start over. Coming back from one contract to this one. For the spiritual message here, what would be the message for the masculine? Because there's a page of wands and the 2 pentacles. What would be the message? The message is 2 swords, stagnant on the indecision, something he does not see. 2 swords for 2 pentacles. Juggling families, or there's a family blockage. 10 cups could also be happy life, happy home, even the dog eats good. It's emotional fulfillment. But the masculine is actually blocked from being emotionally fulfilled. So I would like to see what is in the 10 cups. Is that a marriage, family, happy life, happy home, even the dog eats good? What is in 10 cups? Family interference, family deception. 10 wands. It's heavy. Family heavily interfering. Either family or relationship or marriage. It's wherever they live. 10 cups. Where's the divine feminine? In the Ace of Pentacles, 6 cups, soulmate contract, soulmate commitment. She might be looking at it. Oh, let me get this card as a blessing. We have the 9 wands. So whatever happened here has left a feminine guarded. She's resting and reconsidering her boundaries. 9 wands is when you maybe only want passion with one person. Let's see what she's reconsidering. Let's see what's at the bottom. Her emotional thoughts. Or she could be setting boundaries for herself, because you got the heart chakra and the solar plexus here. Her self-esteem through where she puts her emotions. 7 cups, daydreaming, night thinking, seeing the bigger picture emotionally. That's 7 different decisions there. You got a head, a snake, and a little bit of everything. So she's reconsidering her emotional thoughts. She's coming out maybe as a little bit of water energy, because 6 cups, 7 cups. She's thinking about the past, but it's left her guarded. She's setting boundaries. She's going to be committed to the boundaries that she sets for herself through her emotions. That's the challenge. And for the masculine, he's struggling with the initiation of interest. He's struggling with being interested in independent healing. Or he's coming back to do so. Let's see. The advice in this reading would be, your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Whatever you're meant to do here, the divine dragon is a devil thrown on your back and you do not know where it come from. But the advice is, it's going to bring balance and honesty, bringing a state of perfect harmony into the world, and do so without judgment. Don't judge people, because some of them know not what they do. You cannot always expect the truth from others, but you can always expect it from yourself. And how that's going to come to you is through your base chakra. You have 2 root chakras here. The responsibility to build a strong foundation. The more inner and outer stability you have, the more grounded and fulfilling you will become. You're going to be respecting yourself. This is your advice. Respecting yourself, and take care of your physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. Your body tells you what you need. That's your advice. The Knight of Cups is here. The friend. But the 5 Pentacles is here. There could be either a Pisces here with low self-esteem, very insecure, living in a little poverty. But the Knight of Cups is a trustworthy friend. But they come with emotions. Your advice here would be your own friend. 5 Pentacles. Where's the masculine? Knight of Cups, 5 Pentacles. Now he has the 9 Wands. He's reconsidering. Oh. Started out with a Page of Wands here. The advice is to get to the ace. Know for sure what you're interested in passionately. It could be a hobby, it could be a person. But the Ace of Wands is a new perspective of boundaries, where you put your boundary line. 5 Swords. Page of Swords. Curious of what the challenge is. If you're curious, if you're looking for a challenge, the Knight of Pentacles, that's what needs to be analyzed by the devil. Oh gosh. So there is a masculine, at least one, that is taking your dear sweet time to start talking to the divine. That's why the devil's still on your back. As long as you're praying and stuff like that, or meditating, the devil can't come to you. The Lover's connection. Hermit. So reflecting on a lover's connection. The Hermit has that star in the lantern. Hope, faith, balance, renewal of a lover's connection. Where's the feminine? Knight of Cups. 5 Pentacles. She's on the wheel. There's the devil right there. A change, a turning point in life. Look at that. Waiting. She's waiting. She's chose a path of passion alone. She'd rather be on the wheel alone. Look at that. She's her own independent friend here. Let's clarify. Queen of Wands for the feminine. Knight of Wands. She's analyzing herself. She has slowed herself down. That's a Virgo, Aries energy, or a female fire sign, or a young earth sign. Where is the masculine here? In his 9 Wands, Ace of Wands. Masculine. You know, this feminine on the wheel, you know, sometimes those wheels go too fast. She's slowing the wheel down. She's slowing the momentum of the wheel so she can see it clearly and don't miss nothing. Masculine, where are you? Right here. Base chakra, root chakra. What is your advice? The Ace of Swords. Truth. Be clear. Oh, the Tower moment's going to bring truth. Boom, shakalaka. Some sort of shocking, unwanted change on a new perspective of boundaries. Shocking truth. What is the shocking truth? Look at that. The wheel. A change, turning point. Something's going to thrust this masculine on the wheel. 8 Swords. He's confused about his destiny. Confused about the karmic cycles or something. What's he confused about within those 8 Swords? Feminine, she's doing good here. 8 Swords. So what he's confused about is the Hierophant in reverse. He's confused, maybe the divine's not listening to him. There's no spiritual thing. It's a Hierophant in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. He's not. So the masculine is not spiritually committed. He wants to ride the wheel, but he's not committed without commitment. What's in the Ace of Swords? Hangman. Didn't support something clearly. Hangman, getting a different perspective on the support system that you have your foundation built on. 6 Pentacles. That's what has to be leveled. Leveling up the foundation. That's the advice. Maybe the Tower will come out over here and tell us exactly. So potential outcome, 3, 2, 1, jump. The Phoenix rising to the joyful abundance. And how you're going to rise is through your 3rd eye chakra and throat chakra. You're going to be able to express yourself intuitively, not out loud. Be truthful to the mysticism of where you are. You are not in control of all situations that come your way, nor are you in control with what others do and say. However, you do have a free will as to how you respond. Choose to respond to all situations from the enlightenment of the position rather than just reacting. Be careful. not to let your mind mislead you and in turn others, and avoid gossiping, speaking negatively about others. The grief is to understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it through perseverance. I think you've run yourself dry here because the Six Pentacles is in reverse, a one-sided situation. It was not level. Temperance. Something here did not peacefully level, or hasn't yet. Six Pentacles in reverse. Invest some time into your self-care. You may have been given mode for much too long. Others may have been taking advantage of you, so stop being a doormat and protect your finances and emotional health. Be mindful of taking on debt. And if you're being charitable, don't gloat. Be sure that you're doing it for the right reasons rather than trying to improve your image. Temperance. Avoid extremes in any direction. Taking the middle road is a decision making in all things. Try to bring balance. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping into it suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. Masculine. Potential outcome for the masculine. So the reading started out with Nine Pentacles. Here's Nine Pentacles. Happy, independent, self-sure, confident, and single. King of Cups. He is trying to be emotionally independent. King of Cups is Scorpio energy. They don't know how to show emotion, but they know the need to have emotion for some people. We'll clarify that in a moment. For the feminine, what's unlevel with her finding peace is what she has successfully recognized. King of Pentacles, masculine settled. The masculine settled. In an unlevel situation. There is the Six Pentacles to level up the contract of the devil. Devil contract. Here it is. Look, heaven or hell, baby. With a Hierophant on the wheel. The divine says, hey, I'm over here. This is a spiritual cycle. Change, a turning point. To get a different perspective on freeing oneself alone. Wow. We're going to clarify the court cards at the end. Where's the divine feminine? Six Pentacle reverse and Temperance. Ace of Wands, a new perspective, a whole new urge of creation. The masculine come with the Ace of Wands here. Knight of Cups, a new perspective of who she trusts with emotions. She might have found a new interesting friend, but it's not level and peacefully. But she wants to successfully recognize the masculine has ascended. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Ascended. There's a feminine here. She's got a new perspective of how she trusts people with her emotions. She's not in the Page of Cups. She's come straight to the Knight of Cups. The cup is a little bigger here. And it's what she's going to do. She might actually play with his mind a little bit to see what he says. She'll test him. She'll be the biggest test on this earth. His biggest test on this earth. What is the Nine Pentacles, King of Cups? He might just be always worried about his own emotions, not worried about no one else's. Oh, he's clarifying it with Temperance. Five Cups. So there is a masculine. He's almost at peace with being unemotionally fulfilled. Or trying to find peace. Yeah, he's struggling, being heartbroken. That's what the Two Pentacles is. He's heartbroken. Trickery. Manifesting a support to hold at a dead-end true soulmate. Find healing for the soulmate connection. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. He has to watch the words he says. Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. That would be a masculine ascending. Aquarius and Gemini energy. What's the Five Cups for the masculine? So is what he's doing. He got busted. He's got to start over. The King of Pentacles, yeah, he settled. The Emperor settled. What is the King of Pentacles for the masculine? There it is. He's got to leave it behind. Whatever he settled with, that's the 5 swords in the boat. He's got to move forward, away from something to find the true soulmate. Where is this feminine? A new perspective with a Knight of Cups of who she trusts emotionally. She's got her own wand. She don't need anyone else's. She's also struggling with heartbreak, but she's dealing with it different than her masculine here. Are both of these at the same room? Here's the King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. This is a twin flame soulmate. Successfully recognized and alone. Yes, you're on different paths, but you're going to end up at the same place. It's an independent and alone, not yet independently owned. You see, 6 wands in reverse, not being successfully recognized. Something here is too good to be true. This Queen of Cups. There it is. There's the counterpart to the King of Cups, of water signs, Scorpio and Cancer. There's a defense of confusion justifying the blessing. What's behind the Queen of Cups? Freedom. So a Cancer energy taking a risk with the third party King of Cups, putting King of Cups in third party because she knew that the masculine was down emotionally, but to transform death to the offer, death to the Ace of Cups. Trusting in the soulmate, death to trusting the soulmate connection. So something happened with the masculine. Could have been 1 year ago, could have been 3. That he doesn't trust in soulmate connections. He manifested a soulmate, got something he didn't like, so he didn't trust the divine. He was like, why'd you send me something like that? It's not what they send you, it's what you pick up. Clarify these court cards. The first court card that come out is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Female fire sign or an Aries energy. Who is this for the feminine on this spiritual journey? And it's coming under your greatest gifts. Enjoy your world with the divine dragon. Something's going to push you to find your interest. You're going to be confident in whatever you're analyzing because you know you're not going to be wasting any time. Queen of Wands for the feminine. Unknown risk. Here's the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. There you go. They want you to block the risk taker. That's the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. What would be the advice to the Queen of Wands? Right here with the Divine Dragon. The masculine come out with the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Tower's going to have to be clear and truthful. The advice for the Queen of Wands is the Star. Shine bright like a diamond, you know. Hope, faith, balance, renewal of a situation. Your argument was true. The Knight of Swords. Whatever you spoke up and said without thinking was nothing but truth. Hardcore truth. Looks like they brought the Tower and the feminine's going to put the Star at the top. She's going to light a candle. What about the masculine for the Queen of Wands? High Priestess is in reverse. He didn't listen to his intuition, or his intuition is blocked. Look at that. He doesn't want an intuitive feminine. Everybody wants a spiritual person until they find out what they can do. Mercy. Or the masculine. That's why the feminine's analyzing. His intuition wasn't open to see that this was a feminine. Because he's down here reconsidering his interests. He breadcrumbs somebody true. Who is this Knight of Cups for the masculine? Knight of Cups. This is testy friends, flirtatious friends, sexy friends. Friends with low self-esteem. This is who you need to stand up to. Five-star test from the emergency broadcast system. There's a masculine here. His interest is being tested by sexy friends. Who is the Knight of Cups Pisces energy for the divine feminine? That's your hold up. Four Pentacle. That's holding back, holding on. He's holding that pentacle so hard his arms are red. Struggling to hold it. No one to fold it, honey. Because emotionally needed to, you're assessing your investments or walking away or what you enlighten your mastery to. You need to not be telling everything that you can do. Regardless of what it is, whether it's spiritual. If you can bring magic on somebody, don't be talking about it. To people that don't understand. You cannot talk butterfly language to caterpillar people. She also has the two pentacles there. Juggling the hold. She was probably... Think about the Empress and the wheel here. She could have been holding this wheel. Holding this wheel for a masculine to come in. But, you know, you can only hold it so far. It starts hurting. Think of the water bottle exercise. Take a 16-ounce water bottle, hold it above your head in one hand. How many days and how many hours are you going to hold the bottle up? It's not what you pick up, it's how long you hold on to it. What would be the feminine's advice here on that Wheel of Fortune? Feminine. There's your 6 cups again. So she come out with the 6 cups here. Past life nostalgia. Soulmate. This King of Cups is a soulmate. They want the feminine to think about the good times. And they want to also tell her that the masculine is emotionally ascending. To acknowledge, to rebuild the foundation of her confidence. Because this is a challenge of the mind through judgment. She's calling for judgment and confusion. 5 Swords. She feels like she's being second guessed. The divine is telling her straight up, if you know that you are doing right, call for judgment. Breaker 19, calling on the divine. Father, are you there? They're there. All you got to do is ask them to come help you. It might take them a minute. They can't do it in an hour. Sometimes 7 to 10 business days. The next court card out here is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Analyzing, taking one's time. Feminine. Woo! So, there's the Judgment Cross. Breaker 19, calling on the divine. Father, are you there? In distress, she's calling for judgment. This feminine could be crying, calling for judgment and things like that. Get to where you're not crying. Get to where you feel good about yourself. Even though you've had a bad day, think about someone else that, you got to thanking for things you don't have. Because some situations that people have in life, you don't want. So this feminine is calling for judgment and distress. The 9 swords is stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Those swords are going through the brain, the mouth, the throat, the heart, the spine, and the top of your crack. And it's a repetitive stress. She's trying to master making emotional decisions alone, feeling alone in deceptive decisions because she's ignored here and it weighs heavy. The feminine is saying she done the best she could. Clarify the 9 swords. Wise judgment here. with the Knight of Pentacles. She's analyzing her stressful. Like if she manifests while she cries or something like that, tomorrow she'll think about it. And she'll say, well, maybe I should have said something different. What is in the Nine Swords? There it is. Worried about family, contracts, a wish fulfillment. Worrying about a marriage contract is too good to be true. Or worrying about a family contract. What is in the Ten of Cups? That's where her new perspective is. On where her wishes lie. On what wishes she support and hangs up. Where is the Divine Masculine in the Knight of Pentacles? Leo. Analyzing. Slowing down. Oh. Now he has a new perspective of where he's going. You see that Judgment cross? It's on the front of the Chariot. A new perspective of leaving everything behind. A new way of leaving everything behind for good. Chariot is when you clean out your car where you got more room to put stuff you come into contact with, you know. What is in the Chariot? A new perspective of moving forward. The trickery of the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Immature manifestations, assessing the investments of what they didn't see from that Queen of Cups. They took a risk, maybe a twin flame. They should have took a risk in a twin flame journey, Wheel of Fortune. But it's what would have changed. This was an emotional cycle to enlighten them on their spiritual realm. Somebody didn't step up. But now there's a different perspective. Now they're interested in seeing what else is out there. The Chariot's when you leave, you just freaking leave. You don't tell anybody where you're going. You have the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. Talk to your higher self. Your personal power, ability to channel. Let's clarify this King of Cups. Right here. Scorpio. It's a masculine trying to get his emotions independent. Nine Pentacles. Independently having his emotions in check. Who is this King of Cups for the feminine to come to the reading for the spiritual messages? That's where you're going to find your peace and contentment. She's making a peaceful stance. Five Swords, the Sun. She knows that her mentality is being tested through her spiritual opening. To be spiritually enlightened. Naked baby on a pony. Having nothing to hide. She's making a stand peacefully. Her stance is peaceful. Masculine. Okay, the masculine's coming out with the Eight of Wands. He's communicating to a third party. Or he would be happy to come together to communicate. What is the new perspective? Is this third party communication? Yeah. Alone, planning and preparing of the responsibility. It's a third party communication because there's your Nine Swords. Whatever he has to leave behind, he's got to... The masculine is going to have to stick these three swords in those three cups. Like a boss. What's in the three cups for the masculine? Is it a circle of friends? Have the Emperor. There's your tower moment. He's going to have this tower moment alone. Boom, shakalaka. It's going to shock him into his power. A powerful contract. After he blocks family or blocks a relationship with the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, to acknowledge the hidden plan. So, the masculine come out with the Eight Wands. The reason why the divine doesn't want the masculine to know about the plan right now is because he'll tell the karmic. He'll tell anybody he's connected to. Don't know how to shut his mouth. What's causing him to be like that? The Hermit. So reflecting. He needs to be reflecting in secret. Secretly ending the cycles. to acknowledge that the Queen of Swords, acknowledge something that is unknown. It's blocking him from being emotionally complete in a contract of his own power. He needs to stabilize his strength, power, courage, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. And the way he has to do that, I would like to know who this Queen of Swords is. The spiritual message, let's do this first. Spiritual messages for the feminine in this reading. You have stepped up. This divine dragon came to you and you're like, wait a effing minute, let me step back. And your outcome, yeah, you could be struggling with being heartbroken, but you put your focus to something that you're more interested in. The masculine here, his spiritual message, he did not. He's also struggling with being heartbroken, but he's going to a circle of friends to feel happy about himself, in which he needs to do that alone. So the spiritual message for the Leo feminine, what would it be? What would be the number one message? The Devil in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. See these Four of Pentacles? Let go of the karmic. Let go of the devil. Let go of anything that's negative brought upon you. And I want you to repeat. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. And you're going to be okay. Path of Passion. That's sex addiction. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. This would be 3 wands, planning and preparing a foresight for immature sexual endeavors. You're worth more than a one-night stand. What would be the message from the divine to this feminine? Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. 5 wands, make a stand on where you put your emotions. Queen of Cups, she knows how to control her emotions. She loves herself first. So the divine is telling the feminine that her emotions is being tested through sexual interest. Message to the masculine from the divine. Oh, I think he's getting grilled. The divine is telling this masculine, you're at peace with this argument. You're peacefully saying things that don't make no sense. Because you're unemotionally fulfilled with what you've manifested. Oh, shoot! And you have committed in confusion. Even though he was confused about something, he committed to it anyway. What would be the advice to this masculine? You can't focus. 8 Pentacles in reverse. Your success, your focus is not being recognized. It's an unfocused recognition. And here's this Queen of Swords. She's throwing off your focus. Queen of Swords is the opposite of a Queen of Wands. Libra and Aries. You got to start over. The initiation. You haven't been straight since you've initiated either to an air sign, and that's Judgment. Breaker 1-9. King of Swords. Now you have to match her. You connected to a feminine that you're going to have to match with, rather than you know it. You don't know it. And the reason this is an ascension, judgment on your ascension, because that contract, you're blocked from ever being stable. Or there's something about the contract that you didn't know. What's in that 2 swords for the masculine? Blocked intuition. High Priestess in reverse. You didn't get a spiritual blessing because you didn't ask for one. There's the Star, hope, faith, balance, renewal, the enlightenment through your true emotions. When you manifest masculine, be true to your emotions. Don't manifest a one-night hoe and you won't get one. I love you guys. Ciao.